what I want to do right now is just get the latest draft. I mean the combine data for the NFL draft, and I want to like basically make a list. Actually, I just want to analyze it, see if anything like really stands out. Maybe I'll use it for my upcoming fantasy draft. But if the data is like just doesn't, I mean, if nothing stands out, I'm not gonna care about it really. But I'll show you how I do this too. But basically, you just want to you want to do a Google search for combine data, export, and then let's go look. Combine. Oh, duh. Might want to need a date. NFL. Ooh. There's a player named Rockiason. This. Okay, let's see what we got. This is pretty cool. Is it recent? Alright, who's the fastest? Zedric Woods. Let's see if Zedric. Ole Miss, born 97, 21 years old. That looks about right. So, alright. So how can we do... get tables, Excel. Okay, guys. Okay, hold on. So it's got everything. Only 200 rows are shown. Well, okay. Alright, let me see if this works. Alright, so, I don't know. Who is it? Kyler Murray, quarterback? Whoa. Oh, definitely this year. That must be age, okay. That can't be... yeah, this is not good. Well, this isn't good because we only have... So... How about we go back? Alright, how about this? We don't need no lineman. Don't care about no kicker. Don't need guards. Don't need centers. Don't need the O-lineman. Don't need long snappers. Does anybody see? I don't see anywhere where it says you could like do more than 200. Hold on. What's this do? So this is the full. Oh, dang it! You see that? I don't like that. But that's workable. Did you have an exporter? Huh. Hit a control V here. That looked like it worked. All right, what else we got here? And just gonna right click on the side, get rid of that crap. It should totally mess up the sorting formulas and all that. So we'll just get rid of it. Alright, we already got way over 200. Yeah, I've done this before, and I know in my fantasy league there, I found this guy named Ben Tate. I don't know if anybody remembers him from way back. And, ooh, there's Rakia. Ben Tate was a cool cat. I mean, he was a really good running back. He just got injured. There's a lot of times, in NFL, great players, they just get injured. They never become whoever they're supposed to be. This one took the height and made it a... Alright. Well, and actually, I don't even think I really care about the height anyway. So I'm going to leave that alone. Let's, shoot. We'll keep it anyway, just for now. But you double click on these edges to extend the, like, auto adjust the, that stuff. We don't need this draft thing. And I'm gonna do this a couple ways. I'm gonna show, like, I'm gonna do it the long way, and then I'm gonna make some changes or whatever. But like kind of explain why I do what I do. But if, like, for instance, like right here, I'm just gonna take. I'm not gonna do the weight right now. I'm just gonna take all these metrics. I'm gonna copy them. I'm gonna paste them, and I'm gonna create averages. And I'm going to do that. So see how it says 40. I'm just going to come over here to the 40 column and bam, I hit G. Now, if I go up here and I do something like add a parentheses and I want to compare, like, if I want to compare a 40 time against other 40 times, like almost creating like a, okay, this guy's fast, but I want to know, like, how fast, right? And note, and you have to make sure you understand that so what do you call this? A shorter, a smaller 40 time is actually a good one. And if we want to create a metric that, like a bigger number means something else, you do something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide the average 40 time by everybody's 40 time basically, and we should get a number that tells us like how fast they were compared. So like right here, automatically Jonathan Abram is 6% faster. That's how we read this number here. It's 6% faster than the average 40 time in the whole combine. And if we go to this like green rectangle or square right here and we double click it, it'll do the whole way. Now, what does this divide by 0 exclamation point mean? It means that it's basically trying to divide by a number that's not there. So you see that Nazir here, he didn't do the 40, and neither did Aziz Al-Shahir. So I have like a philosophy that I'll go over. I guess I can go over it now, but basically that philosophy is, if you don't, it's kind of like maybe it's like a Bill Belichick New England thing. If you don't want to come and compete in every event, I can sort of like discount you if I wanted to, if that makes any sense at all. So what I could do here, and you know what, just so we don't have to eliminate anybody, we'll just call this the master list, and then I'll make a copy. All right, and then we'll start. We'll call this version 1, right? And so watch, I'm just gonna sort. I'm gonna sort by all these people. Like, all right, so I'm gonna delete everybody that didn't take the 40. Like, if you're slow and you're afraid, you don't want someone not drafting you because you're slow, then you're scared. You shouldn't play football, so go away. Now, one of the people I just deleted, man, they could grow and become one of the best people ever. But, all right, so what we have here, look at this. Zedric Woods ran a 4.29. He's basically 10% faster than the average guy who took the 40. And that may not sound like a lot, but 10% of 429 is like basically 0.42 seconds, and that's a lot, right? Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing, and to these, and it's not a lot of work. Just this triangle, this rectangle. You just come here, drag that sucker, and then the same thing. Just go and double click it here. Ooh, that should have worked. Didn't work. All right. One at a time, then. All right. Now, what does all this tell us? It's the same thing. Actually, we have to redo the formulas. Because vertical jumps, the bigger the number, the better, right? So what we want to do here is we actually want to do equal h2 divided by this stuff. And if you get that, that's good. And let's see, that would be good for this. And again, broad jumps also good, bigger. All right, see now 3 cone, shuttle, and 40. They're all timed events, right? So what we want to do is we're gonna control copy it. Then we're gonna paste the same formula over here to sorry then. So all right, and then these formulas that we had to change, we want to make sure they're dragged. Now I'm just gonna do this just to make sure because I'm getting old and I'm forgetting stuff. It's crazy. All right, now, I'm going to come over to the window, and I'm going to freeze the first column so I know at least who I'm talking about. And now when I scroll, column A is now frozen, if you see. All right, now, what I like to do is I like to come over here, and I like to do something called, I like to, name this, it. And almost everything I do that's for me and I don't share with anybody else, I call this the it stat. So it's basically going to be all of the good stuff either minus or divided by all of the bad stuff, right? And the way we've done the formula is all our numbers are actually just showing us good numbers. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, I don't have to work hard on this one. I did a good job. We're just going to auto sum just these numbers. And so that's going to give us a rating on Zedric as 6.23. And we could go in this and dissect this more, but just basically that the higher this number, the better the player is in comparison to everybody else in the draft or everybody else in the combine. Now look, we have that thing in, right? We've got these guys who did not, and again, we could be eliminating the best guys ever. They might be Michael Jordan, they might be LeBron James, but this has actually worked in the past. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, look at this. All right, so these guys are their own punishment. Now, I could go through and sort these and delete these 0 guys, but I'm not going to do it because it's probably just redundant. Because they're already receiving 0 ratings. Okay. Now, because this is going to add up and give him a rating, right? And so the zeros are going to basically be taken away from Mr. Dontavius Russell. He sounds familiar. We know this guy, D-line. Yeah, he didn't come and do the vertical and the broad jump because he's probably one of those dudes who are thinking, I'm a fat boy on the D-line. I don't ever have to jump. I ain't doing that drill. All right, okay, so look, boom. This is cool right here because in fantasy football, running backs are super hugely important, right? So we got this Alex Barnes. He is, from what we could, that's not a good 40 time for a running back. He should be in the, 4.59 might be okay. But overall, what we should see from Alex Barnes is pretty. See, now watch, I can bet you that Alex Barnes will not get drafted high unless I'm just dumb right now. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Just because a 40 time usually scares people away. Oh my god, this running back can't break away, can't get free. But if these others, he's strong and he's fast and agile. So let's go look him up. Alex Barnes, Kansas State, right? Here we are. 22. Boom, boom. Is there a draft prediction on him? Oh. The draft didn't work. Alright, check this out. Here we go. 3-star. So again, not someone that's great. Could all right, pros. He's big. He's a big NFL body. He can avoid low tacklers in space. Effective stiff arm is full speed. That okay? See, we can almost sort of see that effective stiff arm. That could be his strength. Great vision behind pullers. Burst through the hole as soon as it opens behind the point. I'll make good decisions on when to bounce. Larry Clef has NFL level athletic ability, and that kind of is what we're talking about right here, right? The way we analyze the draft data tells us, hey, this guy's an athlete, right? What about this guy? Let's see. All these guys zeros. All these guys got zeros, right? What about this cat right here? Paul Adams. Offensive tackle. We don't care. Ooh, Zach Gentry. This guy would scare me then. That's not even... See, he's not even like super, super heavy for a 4.9. So that's kind of... I think that's kind of slow. His bench press is terrible. I would worry about Zach Gentry. Watch Zach Gentry go and be one of the best players ever. Alright, so... I'm not saying... Alright, so how about this? We'll look at the next two people and then I'll go into maybe some advanced stuff, and then after that, it was pretty much done. Oh, but Drue Tranquill, I love linebackers in my fantasy league. We do a different we do offense and defense. Oh, see, I just put in Drew, and I got the first result is Drue Tranquill NFL. Cool. My profile, Drew, draft player. Boom. NFL Notre Dame's defense has first round caliber. At each level. Alright, while watching Coney, you'll notice Tranquill making his fair share of plays on football. 2017 had 85 tackles, 10 for loss, 1 sacks, 3 pass breakups. At times he aligned near the line of scrimmage and simply was too small and not strong enough to deal with tackles and pulling guards against the run. Because he's 6'2" and 230 and the ability to bend the edge, he can cause issues for taller outside blockers and pass protection when he's sent after the quarterback. Okay, so interesting. He's a linebacker. Pure speed out on so he can fly. Is also a screen destroyer thanks to quick play recognition. Alright, so this right here. Playmaking ability. Okay, so he's going to be a weak side linebacker. So, oh man. They don't get much work, so he's going to have to be like a superstar. But I don't know. If he gets drafted high, I mean, I might have to go after him. That's pretty cool. Alright, next. Oh, wrong way. Again, I love it when the data identifies offensive. Offensive. DK Metcalf. Oh, look at here. Look. Nick Bosa made number 8 on my list. So Bosa's a freak, man. He's a freak. He is gonna be good. Montez Sweet. Miles Boykin. Notre Dame had some athletes, huh? Alright, DK Metcalf. Let's check him out before we get too bored. Maybe search this site now. Oh, get it. Alright, common profile. Broncos Select. Oh, okay. 2 days ago, we've got DK Metcalf going to the mock draft. Let's check that out. Let's check this out. Oh my god, dude. All this stuff. Okay, Denver. Denver traded away Demaryius Thomas. True. It's okay, so they think it's hard to imagine them taking, but Metcalf's trying to hit the end of season. 4-3, pretty fast. So he's a big. All right, so here we go. Boo, big guy, receiver, fast means he could be nasty. Look, they compare him to Julio Jones. So yeah, this might be one of my first picks right here if he's there for me when I get there. That's pretty dope. See, so it's kind of like, you want to go out and you want to, like, what this could help you do if you're really into your fantasy football is that you analyze the data and like this first guy might be a reach, but he's athletic, like edge rusher. If you don't play IDP fantasy football, who cares? But this DK Metcalf, this might solidify it. If you saw him and like maybe he's you could get him, but in normal drafts he's been like, I don't know, the 200th pick, but it's like 180 for you, and you might want to snag him. Like don't wait on him. Let those other people get the mediocre players. Anyway, it's up to your strategy. I'm just saying, like, you can do this. All right, so how about some cool stuff, right? So we can do something like Speedster. And obviously, what you're going to do there is you're just going to auto-sum the fast stuff, right? So you're going to go, like, okay, how about the 40-yard dash, 3-cone, and a shuttle. Those are all the speed drills, right? And again, so this would identify someone ridiculously... All right, so look, perfect. Okay, Miles Boykin. We just pointed him out, right? So now, corners again. If you don't do IDP, who cares? But now... let's forget that. Let's just go to Miles Boykin. So Miles Boykin has been identified as someone who's extremely fast, right? Because your 40 is your straight line time, your 3-cone, your shuttles. That's like cut and movement speed. So it's but he's got the total package. Kick returner. Think kick returner. All right. So again, and the new NFL league. Let's you call this guy the we call this one maybe trying to think of, I guess we call it the Moss. Moss would be a good one, right? So when you think about Moss, what are you thinking about? What I think about is he was fast as hell. God, he could jump. He could jump and high, right? Now, not concerned about the bench press. And I'm not going to count 3-cone and shuttle speed because those are cut and move speeds. I just want a guy who could run fast down the field and out jump anybody to catch it. Let's see who are the Mosses in this draft. Do we have any? Oh my God. Okay, so here it again. So not only, all right, Miles Boykin, Notre Dame again. So this might be a wide receiver rich draft, right? So, all right. Before we move on, or I conclude this, I guess, I'm just going to say this. Miles Boykin, how tall is Miles Boykin? This guy, crazy, man. Miles Boykin height. Are you serious? Guys, okay, we're talking a 6'4" receiver who is fast as hell and has a disgusting vertical. And he was already identified as one of the top speedsters, right? He can cut and move. I mean, he might be something bad. So this draft has a lot of superstars. I'm sorry, a lot of wide receivers, and that's good to know. Maybe you could use the data to figure that out. I don't know if you found this useful or want more stuff like this. Let me know. I do tons of stuff like this on a lot of different mediums, and like I do stock market stuff. Anything you can think of.